This one's on. Take a snort, and we're just going to shoot. And whatever we do, we record the whole thing at once. We don't turn it off till we're completely done.
¿Puedes tocar el micrófono así? ¿Puedes tocar ello? Can you touch that mic like this?
Ah, se está prendiendo.
Pues. Ah, yeah. It's okay, it's okay.
Cool.
Don't do it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Okay.
Can you touch one more? Can you sit and talk?
Absolutely. Let me.
Hola, hola.
Okay, today's a special day. Can't wait to get started. Here we go. Hot diggity dog. Yippee doo. Hallelujah. Whoopie doo. Yippee yippee. How we going?
Actual.
Hola, hola. Probando, probando.
Ah, falta.
1, 2, probando, probando.
Okay, he's recording. He's recording,
Okay. You do the clap.
Okay.
Wait a second. Okay, so we are going to do the up to 12-minute interview, and I'm going to introduce you, and we'll just say hi, okay? So, oh shit.
I get it.
You got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. Vishnava. Vaishnava.
Yeah.
Vaishnava.
Yeah.
Vaishnava. Okay, clap.
Yeah. Okay. Show take one.
Well, he's here. Where am I? Over there. Hi. That's Jared. That's the guy we've been talking about for a year. Are you Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And can you introduce Sachi for me?
Well, she's Sachiko Kobayashi, and she's my partner.
See how his voice changed, he went down like. And, well, Sachi, both of you just got married. And I understand that you kept it a secret. Isn't that
He
right?
kept it a secret for me also, so.
It's on camera, so she can't strike you or. It's. Did you want to comment on that?
I didn't see it coming.
Mm.
Maybe I thought about it, but nothing like realistic.
Wow. Well, Jared is my spiritual brother, and the moment I met you, I knew he was out of your league. You were so lucky to meet you, so he's a very lucky man. I have to be very honest about that. Now here's a word I practiced about 8 times. How do you say it?
Vaishnava.
Vaishnava.
Yeah.
Vaishnava. Vaishnava. Or and so anyway, they went to India, and you'll see a photo later of Sachi with her heart chakra. Oh, it's so cool. And Vaishnava, that is the path that they follow. The followers of Vishnu,
Yeah.
and that's Vishnava.
Yeah.
And they eat food that I don't eat. Okay, get me off the hook. Tell me some food you don't eat. I mean, I don't eat. That you guys love.
Well, we are vegetarians.
Yes. In Lima, they have a lot of cool food.
Yeah. Now it's more on the mainstream, the vegetarian food, so it's easier to eat outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what did you eat in India?
Oof, a lot of spicy food.
Yeah.
Very spicy food. Yeah, a lot of curry, but very tasty. They use a lot of spices, and it's very, very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as you watched your new husband almost die before the wedding because he had, is it malaria?
Yeah, he got malaria.
He had malaria. Don't worry though.
It's okay now.
It's okay. Prayers work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, prayers work, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, is there anything you wanted to share about your trip that you learned about Jarrett?
A lot of things, I think, because
Yes.
it was the first time we were living together also.
Mhm.
So that was a challenge
Mhm, mhm,
for both of us,
mhm,
I think.
mhm.
But it also was really nice because not only about the living together thing,
Mhm.
but also to share a spiritual path,
Mhm.
because we both went to India um, to get into a spiritual way, not to get, but to get deeper, maybe.
Mhm.
And that was really what I liked most.
So the depth of the spiritual path is measured in the number of temples in the town, I understand, in India. And how many temples are in the town? Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guess. More or less than 10? More or less than 30?
But it's a small town also, so
Small town,
Really small town.
pretty small.
really small town. The population's like what, 2,000?
No, even more, but you know,
5,000?
India is a lot of people in the small places.
Oh, there's a clue. Okay, I said more than 50 temples. I don't even know. You told me what I passed out. I forgot I came. How many temples in this really small town?
A little bit more of 5,000.
Hi, sha.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. And that's like a proper temple, like a building that looks like a temple. Because
It's a temple.
between temples you see a lot of houses,
Yeah,
normal people's homes,
yeah.
and there are also temples inside. So you just can live in temples all the time.
You just gotta go out one temple and then go to like Jack in the Temple and get a fish burger and then go to the next temple. No,
Yeah, without the fish, but
no,
yeah.
without the fish. Yes. So, is that the place with the monkeys?
Yeah.
Now, do you have any monkey stories?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of monkey stories.
Well, the place is called Brindavan, so for everybody to know.
In India.
In India, Brindavan, and is the place where Lord Krishna was born.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
5,000 years ago.
ooh,
So it's
far
like-
out.
One temple for every year.
Are you joking?
No, but you
Oh.
can tell that because 5,000 years ago.
That's a
and 5,000
religious joke, man. All opinions expressed are the speaker.
Yeah, and also there is a story about the monkeys.
How are you gonna get the monkeys angry?
Yeah, you can do anything to them. You can just let them be, and they are like the thieves of the town. Yeah, they rob anything: glasses, cell phones, wallets, purses, anything that is small, and they can.
This
get
doesn't
behind.
sound right. 5,000 temples and the monkeys can run around free.
Yeah, in Brindavan there is a saying that the monkeys are free in Brindavan, but the people live in cages. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Well, I guess that's
but it's fun.
a morphic resonance, a thought form that the culture holds. And when you grow up in that, integrated into not only your beliefs, but also your lifestyle and
Yeah.
just the real structure of how everything's.
Yeah, there's a very deep respect for animals.
Yeah, well, additionally, it's difficult for, quote, normal people to understand that. Because until you go to that culture, you can't go, oh my God, the
Yeah.
monkeys rule the place.
Yeah.
But it's also because this part of India was
Mhm.
all forest before, long ago,
Mhm.
and animals were free,
Mhm.
and we people came and started building houses, and
Wow.
now it's, I mean, Brindavan is a very small town
Mhm.
compared to huge India, but
Mhm.
it has buildings
Mhm.
very tall and all of that, and well, it was the first place of the animals.
You,
so
you know, you can't hide from Pachamama.
Oh.
Oh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Don't mess with the monkeys, man!
There's
Monkey mojo!
Pachamama family. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Thank,
Wow.
thank you, brought us back to earth, man, sweetheart. Jared and I are, And so he didn't die from malaria, and you had a wonderful wedding,
Yeah.
and she claims she didn't know. Come on, holy mackerel! Okay, ladies, you can vote yes or no. She knew or she didn't know. 1 for she knew, and 2 for she's pretending she didn't know. No, Jared's a very fine gentleman. So, in my opinion, he's of exceptional character. I'm proud to have him as a co-host, co-producer, spirit brother, and everything else like that. Now, let me look at my list here. I think we've got everything covered. So, just to wrap up for a moment, it's a Sam Bell show. It's about elevating consciousness and reports from people, the things they have witnessed that elevate consciousness. So they've just come back from this exclusive trip where there's 5,000 temples and crazy monkeys. And so they have a whole bunch of information on Vaishnava,
Mhm.
and Lord Vishnu.
Yeah.
And Jared's been with me for quite a number of shows. We had Dr. Sharma
Yeah.
and
Casanova Lenti.
Dr. Casanova Lenti,
Yes. Her daughter also, dogs were very fine. dogs.
right? His daughters,
Yeah.
and the Curandera,
the Curandera, yes.
the Curandera,
Peruvian shaman. Like,
the Peruvian shaman. So all those will be coming in future shows.
yeah.
And he looks much younger then, and tired, and alone. Now look at him; he's a rock star. Oh, speaking of rock stars, show me your shirt.
Oh.
See, look at this. This is a biker Krishna guy. Biker Krishna. So he's going to be helping me with spiritual questions on the show, and his beautiful and intriguingly, deliciously beautiful partner is a conscious artist. So we just yak words, and he makes noise. But she's the artist. She's the conscious artist.
Yeah.
So there are going to be some official Sam Bell show items, and then there'll be some of her exclusive items that are just hers too, like one of a kind, just really awesome things. And that's Sachi. And how do you spell that?
Sachi?
Yes,
S-A-C-H-I, as it sounds.
Sachi
Yeah.
as H-I. And can you describe your art quickly?
Yeah, basically what conscious art is, or conscious artist, because art moves in so many levels, and it's always a very powerful tool. Art, you can use art to change a lot of things, and so it has a very strong power in people, in community, in society. And what conscious art tries to do is all this information, all this communication, an artist wants to give to people, tries to be of some conscious theme. For example, how we can take care of Mother Earth, or for example, how can we be more thoughtful about our spirituality, things that can help our soul grow
And
through art.
that's what you actually did in India, because I saw the pictures you
Yeah.
were painting temples that looked like.
Well, I was
Isn't that
trying
right?
to.
Yeah.
It's a very, for me, it's a very
Oh, beautiful.
nice
So
way
beautiful. So beautiful.
to apply arts.
Yeah,
Apply, yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Your beautiful creative talents with loving intentions, which are stimulate associated thought forms with that visual image. Because it's the paint itself is not the love, and it's not the mud that is stuck on. It's the intentions and the desire that you put into that.
Yeah, it's a lot of the message, the intention, because a painting can be really, really good, really beautiful, but if the message is not helping to improve people in
Mhm.
some way,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of a waste.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. It can be.
Yeah.
It's in the eye of the beholder. You had just recent one I saw of a large leaf. This gentleman's carrying this
Oh,
large
yeah.
leaf,
That's one of my last drawings.
and
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I guess he's trying to support Mother Nature, or support the trees or something. What's he saying here? But it's very interesting. For me, it's very thoughtful.
Yeah, it was just an image I got in my mind, but
Yeah.
I related sometimes that we carry things we think are very heavy,
Yeah.
but actually they are more our friends than our enemies.
Yeah.
in some way.
Mother Nature, Pachamama, never stops loving her children.
Oh,
Oh. Wow. She ignores us guys. She just listens to the ladies.
yeah.
No. I was the opposite of misogynist. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, so we covered all the bases, and so he's a rock and roll guy. Can you describe? Is it Astro Pony?
Pony Asteroid.
Pony Asteroid.
Yeah.
Pony Asteroid. Yeah, Gideo. Can you describe your music?
With psychedelic rock and roll, and it's very modern, but we also like to call ourselves conscious artists.
Oh, I like it.
Because also in the lyrics you
Yeah.
can elevate consciousness
Oh,
about
slightly.
many topics,
Yeah.
as she said.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Wow.
one tool that humanity has to help each other.
Wow.
You know, through the best thing, music.
And you play the accordion?
The flute.
Sorry, accordion guys. I'm teasing.
Play the guitar.
A guitar.
Yeah, lead guitar.
A lead guitar. What kind of guitar?
A Stratocaster.
Oh, good. Stratocaster. Right.
Very good friend of mine.
Yeah, you
Oh,
swiped
yeah.
it. That's terrible. Okay, so Pony Asteroid.
Yeah.
Pony Asteroid. And are we going to be able to find Pony Asteroid?
Yeah, you,
Pony Asteroid on the internet?
yeah,
We
you
just
can
look at
find
like
it on Facebook or Instagram.
Pony
Why?
Asteroid.
Yeah.
Pony Asteroid. Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay, so Sachi's going to have art on the website, and he's going to have music on the website, and both of you be able to give different kind of classes for different, very interesting topics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And introductory courses, like you just taught a course, didn't you, Sachi?
Yeah, I got. I was teaching a watercolor course 2 weeks ago, and this Saturday I will be teaching a paper mask workshop with kids.
And you're doing that for free too, right?
Yeah. This one
Isn't
is
that cool?
a free workshop.
In Peru, they do stuff like that for children. It's so cool.
Yeah.
They have clay and artwork, paints, and so. And that's at the public school.
It's in Fundación Euroidiomas. It's
Mhm.
called. It's a language school,
Mhm.
but also trying to improve cultural activities for
Okay.
kids mostly.
And did you have a website you would like to mention if people wanted to get in contact with
Yeah,
you?
I have my Instagram, which is more
Mhm.
actualized.
Mhm.
My website will be coming soon.
Mhm.
My Instagram, you can find me as at kkob.sachi.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Could you repeat that, please?
It's at kkob.sachi.
Very good. Very good. There's a lot of males listening. So they do listen, right? Yeah, we don't. And do you have a website that you want to mention for Pony Asteroid?
Yeah, ponyasteroid.com.
Ponyasteroid.com. Okay, that's Pony asteroid.com. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Okay, now stay right there. When you leave, we'll do a quick commercial.
Okay.
All right, you guys are great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Ooh, clavos, Sachi. Tuyo, ¿no?
Mhm.
No, pero llévatelo.
Okay, these are up to 20 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I needed an expert in Vaishnava,
Yeah.
and Jared's the expert. So he's also a talented musician and assisting with all different types of individuals express themselves and grow spiritually. So can you describe some of your background
With Vaishnavism?
with the skills that you're bringing to
Well,
the Sam Bell Show for people that are trying to communicate with their guardian angel and learn about inner strength and healing and, you know, the whole avenue you are with the organic food and everything.
yeah, well, spirituality is very general because it's for everybody, because we are all souls in this world. So one of the main specialities that humankind have, that I'm trying my best to be a professional at it,
Mm-hmm.
is astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I know, it's a very powerful tool
Mm-hmm.
for people to understand why they are here,
Mhm.
how this everything works,
Mm-hmm.
what karma really is and
Mhm.
what it's not,
Mm-hmm.
and how we have to live with it and get through this life the best way.
How we have to live with it. Oh, I can see the path has been long, grasshopper. Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's it. Okay, so he's an adjunct to the show. He's an adjunct resource. So I'm going to help him do a lot of free stuff, and we'll try to make a living at it too. Okay? And your name again?
Jared,
And how do you spell that?
Jarot.
And if you want to message Jared, you can message the show to go directly to him. And also at at Pony Asteroid,
Yeah,
you're Jared also, right?
yeah.
And so when you see him on the big screen, he's very exciting. He's wild. Okay, thank you, Jared.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
Next, so we can edit that down to something. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Is there any specific questions you want me to ask?
No, about art.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, so, well, one thing I've always said is I need a conscious artist. Actually, what I said is I need a consciousness artist, and she clarified that that's not correct. So, what's the difference, Sachi, between a consciousness artist and a conscious artist?
Well, I think I can say that.
Is the microphone okay?
Oh, it's better.
¿Lo moviste?
Okay.
¿Está moviendo? Ahí. Thank you.
Let's start over.
Mhm.
Yeah, because now I hear you. Okay. Keep an eye on that boy. Don't kiss on him too much, so he's not confused. Holy mackerel, the honeymoon's still going on. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, I've always said I've wanted a conscious artist. What is a conscious artist?
Well, basically, it's an artist
Mhm, mhm.
that tries to work with,
Consciousness.
yeah, consciousness, but also
I'm
being-
following, yeah, don't lose me.
yeah, and I mean, you have a lot of different arts
Yes.
and a lot of different artists. A conscious
Yeah,
artist.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
A conscious artist is an artist
Mhm.
that it's a little like redundant, but is conscious about what his or her work wants to give to the world, to the
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
So in that case, I try to work with not only me, but there's a lot of conscious artists around the world,
Mm-hmm.
and we all try to work with topics that can communicate people about some needs for the world or for
Mhm.
ourselves, from
Mhm.
our spiritual part,
Mm-hmm.
or how our community, how we can make more harmonic our community, our society. So consciousness can be a very, or is a very important topic to work through art. And it's not only based on what the product is, because you can have a really nice drawing or painting, but it's also how you work with other people through art.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really like about art
Mm-hmm.
also. Mhm.
You know, I was thinking how the increase in internet and cell phone and Wi-Fi, Facebook and Instagram and international communications 24/7, and
Mm.
the sleep patterns are all destroyed, and you know, people in Australia talking to people in Italy, you know, and
Yeah.
it's all free, you know, you can go all the time, and then you mix in the video games and the GPS, and you mix everything in, and it's like the inner self gets obscured,
Mm-hmm.
and this type of art that you're projecting, it makes the person sort of go inward and process more because you're designing it that way.
Yeah. Also, a lot
It
of
makes you think. At least when I look at your art, it makes me think. I go, oh, what is this story here?
that's one of the main goals of art, I
Mhm,
think,
mhm.
to tell stories
Mm-hmm.
and to make people think about it,
Mm-hmm.
but in a very like nutritious way for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Not only, oh, it's beautiful. Yes,
Mhm.
it can be beautiful, but it gives you more than only a fast look.
Well, what you're watching right now is a really, really ignorant guy talking to an artist. So, can you describe? I know I've seen maybe 50 or 60 of your pictures that you have drawn or penciled or something. And then I went to an exposition here in Lima,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't a picture. It was it a fabric? What was that?
Oh, that was I drew with charcoal over paper, and then I cut some parts of the paper. So my the materials I work mostly on is paper, watercolors, charcoals, or ink.
Wow. So if you have a exceptional young child and you would like your child to have some exceptional classes, this woman, I know, when I first met her, that's what she was doing. She just loves it. And I want to encourage her as much as possible to be able to teach online classes to children and introduce people to the beautiful things she does, like the masks. They're a kick that, can you describe one of the masks that?
Yeah, the paper masks are a very simple workshop. It's about creating a character. It's
Mhm.
for kids, no? So we always use recycled paper, so
Mhm.
we can get another use to paper we've got. And children have fun because everybody as children likes to think in very like crazy characters. And
Especially today.
yeah.
Especially in Peru.
Or
I'm telling you,
robots
man,
or-
what? They
Yeah.
don't go. I think everybody does. Because they just
Yeah.
had that big parade. It was like,
And we can work in paper layers, so there are some artistic abilities involved in that, cutting and symmetry, some things like that. But very, very simple, but the result is it's very funny.
so if you have a child that wants some instruction and your child is brilliant and beautiful, she's the person, okay? And she's at Saatchi on Instagram.
Yeah, I have an Instagram page. You can check me as Sachiko Kobayashi, no? Or is it at kkob.sachi. That's my Instagram name.
kk.ob.
kkob.sachi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Sachi.
Thank you, Sam.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, we're done. Thank you, boys and girls.
Hey, thank you.
That was a big deal, but we got it done.
Was it 12 minutes?